This is Kumasi, the commercial capital of the Central Tongu Constituency here in the Volta region. It also serves as the headquarters of Gari production in the country. There are thousands of market women in this Kumasi market, and so we want to find out from them the issues that will inform their votes in the 2024 elections. And so come with me as we go into the market to speak to ordinary people, to know their concerns, to find out the issues that will inform their vote.
Kafimia dakode. Ajabe watu agbado nemi la siema. Agbado mele miesio. Nemi vasi mela mia no totogbe. Ototo ano miedu. Tano mata wa agbado nemi mia no gomola. Mia ko alaka daga pemo. Mia dako. Ta anu la sese nemi. Mi agami akwa plan wadu ha fifia mi pe. Mi ogbledelo mi la nyigba eji la siema. Le fukpa agbleme kula mi kwatra to na unlom nemi o. Mi le fukpa atike mi awuna agbla ha azu agba fertilizer ha melu. Tape me la mi le kodago. Ta ajebi no won mo nemi la mi oji ajeme mi adako na.
Mi le kukumi be pate enwe wa won nemi ka fi mi oji ajeme re. No va to asime gbadon nemi. Mi onyo no 1 week ka fi mi no asifle legie. 1 week mala edidi. Eta no va to asine mi ano toto gbo chonde zado. Mi po trato ha na nro nu nemi o. Mi po fertilizer ha. Mi pie pepere ngma na wo pepere ngma na mi kwa mi oji ajeme mi adako no.
Ndi be na mi asichaga. Oba to ase nemi mi akpo no pe. Ne chijajala mi le no po mo station mele mi esio. Tanu manye mi ohenhen. Mi o dede no ahen la ase ma. Ne zadola o fude nemi. No po melo adusi pa mele mi entio. Ngbegro la so bola ase ma. Ta pepere ngma mi ndi bi no cho mi egbo. Ne be pati keke pele mi entire mi akpo nkumene. Ma di mi le ma.
Marakuma fi kuma senye asi ganle die. Asi lolo. Asi koma le miesio. Asi o ba bloni bi atu asi ne mi mo tu asi ne mi o. Corona vala o ba lo mi ba tu agbato ma fukaka. Mi pe fulo ma fukaka. Yete mi de America nya ba tu asi ne mi ko mi onya no mi sugbo wu ntuo. No tu asi ne mi la. Wo tu agba ho le me. Na ko no ba si me. Na ma jola apedara agba ho me. Anabi asi ha po ma le nwota. Tikiti ko la o la mi o ba tele tikiti mi po won to ga la si me. Dodo no na si enti. Asi fiela siama akamina senti domo eta mi onyo no mi sugba wonchuo ameke never twas mi onyo no kwa mi la yo malo.
Market women here in the Kumasi Central Market are making some few demands. Number one, they want shares provided for them here in the market because according to them, they have no shares and so they are being compelled to do business under the sun. And so they are expecting any political party that would come to them to build sheds for them. Number two, they want some warehouses built so that Gari and other goods like this can be kept in these warehouses as and when they need to go pick them to sell, they can do that. The third demand is that the market is very disorganized and they want all these political parties who be coming or vying for their vote to ensure that the market is rebuilt and then vehicles are able to move to and fro the market to enhance their business. And the fourth demand from them is that they need tractors to plow their farms so they can enhance their business. So any political party that can do this for them, they will vote for such a political party. And these have been their concern from the Kumasi market here in the Central Tongu Constituency of the Volta region.
NDCO, NPPO, CPPO, Papa Uweo,
This is the Kumasi Okada Riders Association station right in the middle of the road here. And so we want to find out from them what key challenges or what key issues would inform their vote going into the 2024 election. So tell us, what are the key issues for you?
Before we can vote for any party to come to power, our roads. First, we are suffering from bad roads. When we get product from the farm, bringing it to the market becomes a problem. So we want the government to see to our roads and lights, water, sometimes a month, and then more than that, water. We suffer water a lot, so we want the government to see to it to us. what we want is we don't want any favoritism. We want everything to be done according so that we can vote for them.
As for me, I'm expecting them to give us good road, dams, and then the station. If you see the market, there is no station. The cars are parking in the market. There is no way the customers to go and sell their things. When you are coming with motor, you have to park the motor far away from the market. Sometimes you can park the motor, you buy the things before you get there, the motor is not there. There's still the motor. So we need a station for the market. And then our road, the roads to the village are not good. Our road to the village, especially here to Tongu, Mafikumanse, here to Agbajikope, Hongpo, those places, the road is not good. So the people are there, instead of the car to go and pick them, unless motor. So if it's raining, motor cannot go there, car cannot go there, the people are there suffering. So we want road, good road, and we want dam, water that we can drink. And these are the things, might ask for me, these are the things we need for them. For this election, they should give us what we want, and we vote for them. They should give us what we want. But what we are expecting, if we will not get it from them, no vote. This election, no vote.
For now, there are so many graduates, SHS graduates. I'm also I've graduated SHS 2021 till now. I'm not doing anything because it's lack of job, those things. There's no job that you enter fast and get anything. So that is a problem. So I acknowledge the government to the coming one, the one that will come in power to do that.
So many of the market women and men we've been speaking to here in the Mafi Kumasi market have been enumerating a number of concerns. One has to do with lack of space for these commercial vehicles to park. And so this is the way they park on the main road, causing huge traffic situation here. And so they expect the incoming administration, be it NPP or the NDC, to come up with a plan as to how this market would be redeveloped to ensure that these vehicles have proper places to park to enhance productivity amongst market women and men.
From Mafi Kumasi, we head to the district capital of the Central Tongu Constituency, Adidome.
So here at the main station of Adidome, we've been interacting with taxi drivers. We've also been interacting with Okada riders as well as trotro drivers who believe that the current MP should be voted out of office. They have been given some reasons as to why they believe the constituency needs a new parliamentary leadership.
We actually need a change because the current MP failed as a parliamentary candidate to we the youth of Adidome Township. Example, the road. We find it difficult sometimes when it is rains. And as you can see, the taxi rank here. We need some development like shade, where if passengers are here, they can sit comfortable before if the car full up, before we can start the journey. But sometimes when he is passing and we stop him for such discussion, he will just pass by and wave hands that he is going to come. And he will come back, but he will never come back. So we actually need a change.
Is it the point that he doesn't come often to the constituency? You don't see him often?
Where we normally see him is at funeral place. That is where we normally see him. After the funeral, nowhere to be found.
That's his opinion. I have another person here. He's an elderly person, so probably he has seen a lot when it comes to politics here in the Adidome, township. And so give us your name and tell us. There are a lot of people saying that they think that the current MP should be voted out of power. You, at least, you've seen a lot of elections, you've seen a lot of MPs pass by and all that. What do you make of such calls and the fact that the MP is not performing?
To me, the MP not to vote out. To me, I see no reason why he should have go out from office.
You think the MP should be maintained, the current MP?
Yes. Yes.
What are your reasons?
He started doing some things and he hasn't finished. So if he's put out from office, he cannot finish all those things.
What are some of those things?
especially the roads.
But your colleague here just said that you have challenges with roads and he's not been coming. They only see him at funerals.
Me, I don't know about anything about that. And the street light too is doing something about the street light.
So you think that the current MP should be maintained? Yes. Okay. All right. So that's his opinion.
We need a change due because the previous MP has nothing to do for us. And moreover, anytime he comes to the community, it's more often because of funeral that he comes to. And we don't see him off and on social media. He used to come if there is a funeral on social media in the town. Whereas we have a lot in the town that we have to tackle.
Right now, if you want to talk to our MP right now, you have to pass through some process before you see the MP. But Kasola, you can stop Kasola right now. Even a children can stop Kasola, he will stop and we talk to him.
But we expect him as one of his constituents to be able to to stand in front of Parliament and speak for the constituency, as others have been doing. But when he said he has been saying that he's just a new person in Parliament, so they should give him more time before he can do that, which is actually neither here nor there.
While some youth in the Central Tongu constituency believe they need a change, others disagree. Two candidates, current MP Alexander Roosevelt Hotoje of the National Democratic Congress, the NDC, and the New Patriotic Party's Godwin Ayekpa, popularly known as Kasola, are the forerunners for the Central Tongu parliamentary seat. But who are they?
Kasola is a native of Central Tongu. I was born and bred here. I completed my basic education in the constituency and then secondary school also in the same school here. Therefore, from there I proceeded to training college, Accra Teacher Training College, and I taught for some few years, and then I proceeded to University of Cape Coast, and I had my first degree in Bachelor of Education Arts. I specialized in English language. Thereafter, I traveled to the UK and had some few experiences in the UK, working experiences. I came back, took up teaching again. I did my master's in communication in Legon in 2015. And thereafter, I set up my own NGO called Educare Focus Initiative, and I'm self-employed.
I hail from Mafikumase, to be specific. I've been a member of parliament for this constituency for the past 7 years. I'm now in my 8th year, and I'm happy to communicate to you that I'm currently the NDC parliamentary candidate for Central Tongu for a 3rd term. I was born here and I was bred here. I went to school here and I happened to work here briefly, and I was an elected assembly member for Mafikumase for 8 years. I was a branch secretary of NDC for 7 years, and I was the constituency secretary of NDC for 12 good years. So this terrain, from Poviaji down to Bakpavedo, Gafachikope, Vogodo, Dekpevie, Agotakpo, all the way down to Tadembe, cross down to Kebenu, down to Mafia Mireko, Zikponu, Keleko, Mafi Dekwe, down to Aflavenu, Agove, down to Pera, Atiwe to Mafikumase. I am conversant with all this terrain because I have worked in this place.
Some of the youth believe the MPP's candidate Godwin Ayekpa, alias Kasola, has what it takes to unseat the 2-term NDC MP, Alexander Hotoje. But how does he intend to achieve that?
My vision is broadly titled Changing Direction, creating youth-focused opportunities for the youth of Central Tongu, and the Central Tongu we have never experienced before. That is the broad network, the broad title of my vision. So I, first of all, want Central Tongu to have a dynamic representation. As an MP, I don't want to be a funeral, funeral MP in quotes, that when there are funerals then you come. No, that's not, it's cosmetic to me. We want an impactful leadership. A leadership guy can change a lot of things for people permanently. We want tangibles, not the low-hanging fruits. So my vision is first, I want to leverage on technology to maximize the benefits of our land. In the first place, we are an agrarian community. So I want, as an MP, to mobilize funds so that we can engage in what I call community-based youth farms in all the 108 police station communities. I intend to mobilize funds as an MP to plow a minimum of 5 acres for each community. And that would amount to 540 acres for a season. Cassava is our mainstay here, and there's a lot of money in it now. So if you have 540 acres of cassava in a season, it means that we have a case to make to investors and even our incoming president to establish a staff factory here. And that will directly buy the products from the farmers.
Kasola tells me he believes the MP, Gabi Hotoje, has failed abysmally in providing parliamentary leadership to foster rapid development of the constituency.
He has failed. Abysmally, he has failed. So on a scale of 1 to 10, I will give him 2. 2 in respect of the fact that he attends funeral. That's how I would say. Because as an MP, you have to be an agent of development. You have to do a lot of advocacy work as well. Apart from the law, representation in parliament, you have to be somebody who can advocate for development, champion development. And I think that what I call the cosmetic development is what he does. Comes to funeral, pay donations, and so that's cosmetic to me. We want tangible. We want something that is concrete that would change lives perpetually. So he's not doing that. So I got told that MPs were released on their share of the common fund recently. Some got about 450,000, 4.5 billion OCD. And that's when you see those who are abysmally performing. That's when you see them in town giving 500, 200 cedis to people. If you are giving 200, 500 to people, you are actually leaving them in a serious economic quagmire. You are not helping develop them. So I think that he has failed. And that is the reason why a lot of the youth are agitating that he should change. And because I stand for the youth see hope in me. And what I do to them is not only to come to funeral. Sometimes I just come and see that, no, we need to do this. What are your issues? On the floor of parliament. That I can say, I'll grade him maybe 5 out of 10. 5 out of 10. That is the occasion that I see. I used to visit him in parliament. I visit him in parliament. I do business with MPs. So on occasions that I see him on the floor, I think that's when I can give him 5 over 10. But even there, I think I'm too magnanimous to give him 5. He has failed.
But the MP, Alexander Hotoje, would not have any of that. He describes his critics as being naive of parliamentary procedure, insisting he has a sterling performance in parliament.
My brother, that is naivety. It is people who do not know how parliament works. They will be saying that you don't speak on the floor of parliament. And those things that we do on the floor of parliament a day, it's not what they show on TV. They show only a small part. You understand? And parliament deals with seniority. So if they want to show the small part, do you think they will leave the Haruna Idrisus, they will leave Ato Forces and be showing me? We don't do it that way. I talk on the floor of parliament, but the chunk of the job is at the committee level. Go and ask of my performance at the health committee level. Go and ask of my performance at the special budget committee level. Go and ask of my performance at the economic development committee level. You will hear of me. You will hear of me. So they don't come there. They don't come there. Anybody who is saying that someone doesn't talk in parliament is naive. The person doesn't know how parliament works. Because it is not you come to parliament. It is not everything that is done there the whole day that is screened on the TV. It's only some 5 minutes or 3 minutes one.
Okay.
So why should you say that?
Okay. So what do you have?
Or they want me to be insulting people
What do you have for
madly for them to know that I am talking.
What do you have for
I contribute on the radio station, I contribute on the TV, I go to TV station. What do they need? When I go there, do they come to speak for me? For him, he is fighting for power. And the only way to get power is to close his eyes on whatever good things I have done. You understand? But the people I have related with over the years, they know and they will not vote for him. They will still vote for me because they know what I can do. You understand? He should wait. We will go to the polls and he will look at the results.
Are you going to beat him?
Definitely. Definitely.
By what margin?
Oh, in the last election, I had 83%. You understand? And I hope to take it to either 85 or 190% now.
When I was campaigning to be the FPC for NPP, he was shivering. And he went underground secretly supporting my candidate he knows has no popularity and it will be a walkover for him. He was supporting him secretly. So when he heard my name, he's shivering, he's panicking. And if he says that I will be a walkover, we'll see. The people of Central Tongu are more discerning now. We are not living in the past, we are living in the future. So if he says I'm a walkover, we'll leave it to the delegates to see. I'm already beating him. If you go to every corner of the constituency now, and you mention our names, Kasula and Honorable Gabi, you will see the number of people who hail you for mentioning Kasula. So for me, I see his defeat long ago before I came.
The MP, Roosevelt Gabi Hotoja, tells me some of his achievements 7 years on, touching on his performance in Parliament.
When I came as a member of Parliament, at least I've been doing my bit. In the area of education, one, the education director's bungalow is more or less a hen coop. It's dilapidated. So when I came, I got it renovated into a new building. I furnished it. The bare floor was changed to tiles. Roofing, the entire building re-roofed. And then ceiling done. The building has virtually turned into a new one. And I furnished it with furniture, and I also furnished it with bed. So as we speak, the woman is comfortable. You can cross-check. Then in the area of education again, I saw that the education office, they don't have comfortable seats. So I changed the office chair for them into a modern office furniture. You can cross-check. In addition to that, in the area of education, a lot of our schools cannot boast of mono and dual desk. So when I came, the two secondary schools, when the free exercise started in 2017, I was able to buy table and chairs 100 for the secondary school in Bafikumase and 100 for the secondary school in Ajidome. In addition to that, they've been facing water challenge. I've been able to link up with a Turkish NGO. They've installed solar-powered mechanized borehole for them. Then, in addition to that, the Mafikumase Secondary School, for instance, they were putting up an office for the headmaster and the beza. They couldn't complete. I came to complete it. Today, they are inhabiting it. They are building a fence wall around the school, both Mafikumase and Ajidome Secondary School. I gave them 100 bags of cement each to continue. Ajidome Secondary School, they want to have a siren. I was able to purchase it for them. Then the basic schools, I've been supplying dual desk to the basic school. This part of my constituency, that is the Avedo corridor, they always have to travel to Ajidome to write DEC. So we had only 3 centers, Mafikumase, Ajidome, and Devima. And those people had to travel all the way down to Ajidome. And they were always at the mercy of mosquitoes. The children were always at the mercy of the people, of mosquitoes. So I saw that and I didn't like it. So ever since I became a member of parliament, I liaised with WAEC and the district office. We were able I was able to get an exam center for them. I will grade myself to 9. I will grade myself to 9 because if you look at the condition in the country, at the national level, if you look at what is happening, and I have been able to use the small resources that come my way this way, under this condition, I will grade myself to 8 to 9.
But what are their plans for the next 4 years for the constituency?
As soon as we win election, my first plan is to make sure that most of my youth are engaged. In the area of education, I want to take the rest of my schools under 3. I have 3-pronged things that must be done for me. 1, they must use PPP or BOT to build a modern market for Mafikubase, because Mafikubase market happens to be one of the busiest markets in the Volta region. And if they do that, our people will be free. The urge for agriculture will go on. The youth will find themselves in agriculture because whatever they produce will get market. Then 2, when you go to the center, at the Doma District Hospital, it's more or less a Henku. So I asked him that we should get in touch with NMI project that they use for Udodowa, so that they build such a hospital for Ajidoma. The land is there, so that they build such a hospital for Ajidoma. And then the overbank, we were given one of the free agent the E-blocks, but unfortunately we lost power. So I reminded him that now that he was coming to continue with that particular project, then we must also be catered for.
I also want to, as an MP, establish what I call job centers, 2 job centers in Central Tongu. So one will be in Ajidoma, one will be in Mafikubase, fully connected to the internet, where jobs, opportunities in and around Central Tongu, in the region and beyond, will be advertised there, and youth will go there to apply. Those who qualify will apply. In addition to that job center, there will be what I call Central Tongu mobile app, market app. I'm engaging some tech experts to develop an app for Central Tongu alone, where every saleable item or product everybody has can be advertised on that. That is in addition. And in addition to the job center too, the youth need a lot of information in education sector as well. So we would furnish that office with a lot of information on scholarship opportunities worldwide and Ghana as well. That's one. The second vision, there are critical areas of potential tourist attraction in Central Tongu, but we have not tapped them. For instance, there is a place called Abakpe. They climb it just like how they do the Kwawu Easter festival. So I want to engage the traditional leaders so that we can see how we can brand that event so that we can attract a lot of tourists to Central Tongu. And that will give us a lot of income as well.
Well, December 7th is fast approaching, and who will the constituent elect? Time will tell.